We are currently in Shulva, the Sanctum City, and we're fighting ghosts, and we're doing all kinds of stuff.
You've been long away. Well,
But an important thing happened while we were there.
no interest.
We found like 100 Twinkling Titanite.
Huh.
This black scorpion stinger upgrades with Twinkling Titanite. Look at it. I want you to look at it, okay? From 276 to 299. And the poison also increases. From 299 to 322. No other thrusting sword is even coming close. Not even coming close to this. It's insane. It's insane.
I'll be around.
I'm gonna throw some of this stuff I'm not using up. A bandit's knife is a knife with a slightly broad single edge. Its tip is shaved to leave a wound that won't easily close. Designed for unsavory work and beloved by those of unsavory ilk. Broken thief sword. This inexpensive sword is terribly worn, but nevertheless a favorite amongst thieves. This straight sword, the long sword, is sufficient in most respects and effective in most situations if wielded properly. Those who aspire to master the sword are certain to wield this at some point during their journey. Foot Soldier Sword, standard issue for Drang Lake Foot Soldiers. We read that one. I actually really like that sword. I'm gonna hang on to it. Varangian Sword. I got one of these while I was trying to grab screenshots for thumbnails. I got lucky and somebody dropped me one. One of the enemies. A former king launched a campaign to capture the terrors of the high seas, the Varangian. They were like pirates or you know, those guys that like to build boats. Vikings. But rather than imprison them, forced them into hard labor at No Man's Wharf. The king, racked with fear and suspicion, began to see the progenitor of the curse in anything and everything. During his reign, sorcerers in particular suffered dreadful persecution. So there we go! Maybe that's what's up with those pyromancer monsters in No Man's Wharf. Maybe that's what's up with them. We read the Red Rust Sword. I'm sorry, what? What? Okay. I was like, is my Drakekeeper sword not upgraded? It has to be upgraded. Making sure we've read all these. In the heyday of his land, the Old Iron King fancied entertaining dubious and eccentric guests from faraway lands. Most of them were charlatans, but not Sir Alon. Not him. No, sir. He was not a charlatan. He was the real damn deal. When Ferosa fell to war, its citizens were left landless and entirely to their own devices. Many were reduced to thievery, while Ferosa knights scattered to other lands as sellswords. The Crescent Axe was one of the cleric weapons in Dark Souls 1, and it says, one senses this axe was once imbued with a sacred power, but only traces of it remain. Perhaps those who blessed this axe are no longer with us. I'm seeing if anything grabs... We've read all these. I'm just seeing if anything grabs, you know, reaches out and grabs my attention. We'll hang on to that. The peculiar art of puppetry is a vestige of the two lost lands, Alkin and Vin. The Queen, entranced by poison, used it to beckon unknowing souls to the defiled valley. You can be a pirate. You can have a pirate hand. A great sea lies to the north of Drang Lake, and beyond that is an unexplored continent that is home to things inhuman. And that would be the giants. The bells symbolize forbidden love. The bell keepers, their faithful guardians, ever ready to annihilate trespassers. They will stand watch forever and ever, these determined if ill-fated marionettes. We haven't fought Possessed Armor yet, so I won't read that one. Sanctum Crossbow. Wielded by the Sanctum Knights. These Guardian Knights were sentenced to eternal stewardship of the Sanctum in a clandestine ritual carried out in the Great Depths, but today the Sanctum receives nary a visitor. We read that one in the last stream. The Falconers, basically just mercenaries who don't talk much. Have we fought any Archdrakes yet? I don't think we have. We read the Mira stream, or the Mira Shield a couple streams ago. Perennially beset by unrest, this shield is a symbol of the great knight's strength and willingness to give their lives for their country. A pretty stark contrast to Ferosa, where everybody's a damn sellsword because the place, you know, Ferosa fell. Ferosa is no more. But, like, did they become mercenaries because, like, that was all there was to do? Or did Ferosa fall because all of their knights were just money-hungry jerks? Captain Drummond's shield, which was passed down from his grandfather to his father to him. The Golden Wing Shield, Knights of the Blue, allows you to parry magic. The Grand Spirit Tree Shield. Once there was a boy who was easily frightened, until the talking tree of Dreamworld transferred itself into a shield to protect him. I really like that. Appears to be a stone monument that was converted into a makeshift shield. It's quite heavy and haphazardly crafted, but very few attacks will make it past this monster. So heavy, in fact, that he who takes it into battle is not allowed to flee until he or his opponent has fallen. That's different. Alright. Let's get back to Shulva. Let's get in there and mix it up. Alright, so we got this, well, I didn't realize you were just going to give me a crossbow. I took one out. It's fine. It's fine. So I think what we can take from the fact that I was talking about how I like the way they cast Affinity, because like they snap their fingers, but you can hear a bell chime every time they snap, and then an orb of the Affinity will appear, and it's just really good sound design. But I suppose it's also kind of lore, because they're casting with bell chimes, and that's why it sounds like a bell. And you can see it on their wrist, almost like a bracelet or something. Hey. Taking an enemy and making it look like a damn player phantom is like the dirtiest thing in the damn world. Oh my god. We come down here and it's just a room full of armor, chat. That cursed magic armor. That's gonna hurt. Idiot. What? I disagree. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I made it! Come on, buddies. Come on, buddies. Oh, no! Oh, okay. Ooh, that could have been so much worse. I really thought that second R2 would get. They both fell in the hole. What a bunch of idiots. What a bunch of idiots. Idiots. The Eternal Sanctum Key. That seems important. That seems important. Sanctum Knight Helm. And invaded by Dark Spirit, it is JM. Well, of course it is. Woo! Oh my lord. JM, please! No magic. It's dishonorable. Dishonorable magic caster. I'm sorry, what? You just get to cast that and leave? Donk-ass spell. Hey, GG's JM. Good game. I swear to God, every time somebody else uses magic, I'm like, damn, that's good. And then anytime I try and make a magic build, I'm like, I am underwhelmed. By the way, I'm sorry. Let me do some, okay. Solo Wing redeemed Do the John Securo voice. So I will. Give me just a minute, and I will get on that. But also, if I'm not mistaken, Solo Wing tagged me in a message talking about, yeah, there we go. These insects, the ones that I was yelling at, if you're watching this on YouTube, it will be last time. These insects, going by their common name, corrosive insects, are primarily moisture-driven pests. Shulva's damp, underground environment provides excess moisture for all water needs. Their acid works through the natural stone structure of the area, which they subsist off of. This makes this a particularly damaging pest, and outcompetes damages from termite activity in the Shulva area, reducing conducive moisture condition and applying appropriate liquid repellent at least 10 feet... Jet's Pizza has no damn business being this good. Look, if I order pizza and I'm getting it from like a chain, like I'm getting it from Jet's. Jet's rules. It's funny you mentioned that. My little brother actually ordered pizza earlier today from Jet's. See how she has a little bell chime on her wrist? It's very good design. Are you a mimic or a trap? You're one or the other. Five Lloyd's talismans. I guess implying that there was some undead hunting going on here in Shulva. Where is this taking me? Oh. Oh! This was locked, and then I hit this lever, and it opened it. Right. So if you don't find that illusory wall bonfire, not illusory, but if you don't find that false wall bonfire, you can still have a shortcut. This is something good, right? No. Totally not good at all. Bloodbite ring. Like, oh my god, who cares? 3 torches. Should have another dude around here. Yeah, there he is. Now, we destroyed all the armor, so, like, much easier to deal with now. Come on. Three Twinkling Titanite. Let's go. 5 holy water urns. I love those. I don't know what good they are. I just like having them on my Belmont guy build. What's the lore behind magic only being useful when it's only used by someone other than yourself? That's the curse of want, JM. I don't know. What did I just pick up, chat? I picked up something that was kind of important there. Was it a key? It was, the Dragonstone. Okay, we got 2 keys, actually. We got the Eternal Sanctum Key and the Dragonstone. The Eternal Sanctum Key is a key to the inner chamber of the Eternal Sanctum. The Sunken King erected the Eternal Sanctum to shelter Sin the Dragon. The Sanctum appears to be a solemn temple, but it is filled with devilish creatures that ensure no trespasser shall cause offense. So, what we have right off the bat, just, you know, first take lore reaction, is a dragon, it's asleep, and then you have a king who builds a shelter for it. Okay? Makes it seem like the Sunken King, this dude, he liked the dragon. He put the dragon in a little thing. He liked it. He thought it was cool. The Dragonstone is an heirloom of a race that discovered a dragon, worshipped its magnificence, and perished by its side. So, now, I've already read Yorg's Ring, which you know, we haven't encountered Sin yet, so, well, I mean, we've encountered it, but, like, we haven't defeated him, so, like, we shouldn't have that ring, but we're in New Game Plus, so we do have that ring. But that is, not... I don't... We're not breaking kayfabe with that, I don't think. I mean, I guess we are a little bit, by definition, because we're doing it before we're supposed to know about it. But we've also, like I said, I can't remember what the miracle was, but we've encountered a miracle that talks about, clerics who fought, like a slumbering dragon. And so, that's a little bit of insight into, like, even before we knew there was this place with a slumbering dragon, even before we knew about that stuff, there was a little bit of insight to be gleaned from some items we had already seen. Jesus Christ. Nice. Oh. We also got a helmet of these dudes. I suppose we could read that. The Sanctum Knights renounced their own flesh to eternally guard the sanctum from Sir Yorg and his Drake Blood Knights. They liked the dragon so much that they were willing to become ghosts to, like, forever protect it. Denial, an ancient miracle, ode to the Cardinal of Shulva. Challenge fate one time when HP reduces 0. Originally intended to grant the dying a few moments for a final farewell. What's interesting about it is, like, this place is just the most poisonous hell world. So, like, if you were dying of poison, denial wouldn't really do anything other than just give you a few moments, right? Because you're still poisoned. Oh no, it's Jester Thomas! He's the baddest dude who ever lived! He's so strong, chat. He's so good. He's so powerful. So, yeah, Jester Thomas helps us fight Mytha, and then he's here, and he fights us. He's a pyromancer. What connections are there? Well, we talked about how the possible connection of, like, Mytha's poison might be from here. I think that's honestly, like, a pretty fair assessment. Mytha's poison comes up out of the earth. Why is there poison in the earth? Because of Shulva. Jester Thomas is a pyromancer. Pyromancers deal with poison. Like, they have, you know what I mean? Like, that's poison is, like, pyromancy-type magic. So maybe that's the connection. Dark Souls 1 says that snakes are imperfect dragons. And if the poison was from Shulva, and it was from a dragon, it would be kind of a nice touch that it's turning her into a snake. I can get down with that. These dudes are just absolute nightmares. I think these are like a retcon of the Dark Souls 1 dragon butts. They're like, no, they're not. They weren't dragon butts. They were these things. This is what they were. They were these things the whole time. Can you poison these things? You do, like, no damage if they're stomping. Oh my god. Please. God damn it, JM. How did you get back so fast? I want my bonfire, JM. I want my bonfire, JM, and I'm gonna get it. I did get it. They can also breathe lightning balls. Woo! I think there's actually like some lore on these things too, but I forget how you get it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't you. Go. I did it! So the Dragonstone has made us a little bridge right there. Oh shit, where did JM go? Ah, there he is. Lair of the Imperfects or something is the name of that bonfire, chat says. I cannot believe that missed. What? I didn't want to fucking backstab GG. I was nowhere near him. Why did I get a backstab? That was the lamest shit I ever saw in my entire life. Good game, JM. They're like, yeah, you know, latency. It's that thing that makes it seem like you're always 1 second behind your opponent. But, like, in that case, it's like, we were, like, like, I got a backstab because I was 1 second behind him being 1 second behind me. What the hell was that? Alright, let's run around here and pick up these items. They should patch backstabs, unironically. They kind of did. They're better in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was like, oh, you were behind your opponent, and you were in position for a backstab, and then through no fault of your own, your opponent... Okay. Through no fault of your own, your opponent left. Well, what if we gave you a backstab animation that wasn't, you know, hot garbage? Rather than knocking on your opponent's head like it's a door, and you're asking if you can come in for a backstab, we'll give you an actual attack animation. And if it hits, you can true combo. So even if you miss your backstab, if the hit hits, you get a true combo out of it. Petrified Dragon Bones. I'm slow as hell in this water, boy. Oh my god. Man, you guys are awesome. How'd they come up with you guys? I'm not sure that there's enough of you, though. There should maybe be a few more of you in this small area right here. It's called Dark Souls 2 because there's not enough enemies. Alright, so the Dragonstone made us a little staircase, and then over here we find ourselves a Drake Blood Greatsword. The Drake Blood Greatsword. It looks like this. A greatsword wielded by the Drakeblood Knights, led by the Honorable Sir Yorg. The insignia chiseled upon its hilt symbolizes dragon's blood. The Drakeblood Knights, to the Drakeblood Knights, fresh dragon blood was sacrosanct. They believed that by obtaining it, they could achieve a true understanding of life, transcending their own banal existence. Did they want to become dragons? Were they using dragon blood to try and become dragons? Don't they know that dragon blood is old and that they should fear it? Who knows what it could do? Big elevator takes us here, where the staircase appeared. But then, big elevator takes us here, where bonfire was. And yeah, we do see the Drakeblood Knights in Dark Souls 3 still on their mission. We find one set of Drakeblood armor on a corpse. Maybe it's a corpse. I mean, I guess it's a corpse. But we find a set of Drakeblood armor in the Path of the Dragon pose gesture. After we defeat Osiris. And we can use that to travel to Archdragon Peak, which, without going too much into Dark Souls 3 lore, I think the implication there is that Osiris was aware of those things. Maybe even that Osiris had done those things. Because Osiris became a dragon. And I mean, he straight up became a dragon. Like, he's maybe not the best dragon, but like, the dude became a dragon. Which is pretty impressive. Back to those singing ladies. And singing is a thing that comes out of your mouth. Sort of like the statue's poison. And then we have our first Drakeblood Knight. They've got all the poise in the world, but they fat roll. Which is kind of a fair trade-off, I guess. Always suck ass at these crystal lizards right here. Just fucking garbage at getting crystal lizards in this game. Just fucking awful at it. Ow! So all the treasures have been taken, and there was a Drakeblood Knight in here. And I think that the implication was supposed to be like, the Drakeblood Knights have already like ransacked the castle. Because that's not the only place where we see that that's happened. Yeah, I goddamn hate Dark Souls 2's crystal lizards. Just hate them. Ten hexing urns. It is really cool in a Dark Souls game to, like, be walking around and exploring some shit, and then to fight, like, real knights. Like, real dudes who, like, still have their armor. It's nice. Motherfucker. Fuck. Let's try something, let's try something silly. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. Baby, 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 oh. Okay. Unlike the Gearm, I can't throw their awesome axe that looks like the axe that you throw in Castlevania. So, what if we did something else with it? Fuck! You can't use this weapon effectively! You can't use this weapon effectively! Just put an X next to it. I don't need you to tell me. That still did 800 damage. And it's not even upgraded. Damn it. Oof! Well, hang on. I want to fight Maldron. Ow. Now, at a certain point, if Maldron's too low, like if he's too far underneath me, it's going to be hard for us to, like, I'm gonna have to go to him. So again, all the treasure has been taken, but we find a Drakeblood Knight set here, and I think the implication is that, like, the Drakeblood Knights won. They won. They sacked the castle. They took all the stuff. There's no Sanctum Knights in here. There's only hello. There's only Drakeblood Knights here. He's got the poise ring on, too. Man, he's so good at, like, buffering that running attack. It's neat. Ah, I thought he was out of stamina. GG. Good game, Maldron. Unfortunately, you can't look at character names in Dark Souls 2 on PlayStation. You have to look at PSNs. That's, like, his PSN is just Sneaky Maldron. And if your PSN is Sneaky Maldron, it stands to reason that Dark Souls 2 is probably, like, you know, a game you really enjoy. And if Dark Souls 2 is a game you really enjoy, you don't want to be stuck doing one build your whole life. That was my bad. That was my bad. Thought I'd break his poise there. Oh, come on. I kept forgetting to do the dang, Solo Wing Redeemed do the John Sekiro voice like 100 years ago, and I keep forgetting to do it. Bad streamer. What? No! Alright, I guess we should stop goofing around. Make some progress. Now, I'm in the Champions Covenant, so I can't summon anybody, but interestingly enough, you can summon Benhart of Yugo here, which is pretty cool. Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. come on. The one issue that I have with this build is anytime I make a build like this, I'm always like, well, honestly, it doesn't matter what kind of build I make. My favorite way to play these games is like just hyper aggressive, but I don't do enough poise damage in a game where you can just tank a hit. So these dudes are just like whipping my ass. There's, you know, like I can't. It's not like Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3, or even Dark Souls 1, with like the flip ring, where you can like hit somebody and then like get in and get out. Like they don't have that in this game. Fuck. Every attack I do is like I'm committed, and there's a chance it's just going to be a trade. Which makes for like a pretty decent, like I understand why people like the PvP aspect of it. Because it makes for like a pretty balanced like PvP experience. But like I'm not, it's just like when I talk about, I love Dark Souls 2, but it's my least favorite Souls game. Like that's part of the reason why. Is the way that, like, it feels so, like, almost turn-based. And if I'm playing some wacky build like this, I have to be, like, super careful. And you know what would help a lot? Is if I had my Rapier Kick. Remember how Rapiers had a kick? And the kick had, like, infinite hyper armor? And you could use the kick to, like, get away from stuff real quick? You don't have that here. You just have the push the shield aside thing. I mean, I can backstep all I want. It doesn't... I mean, it does, I guess, because, like, running attacks in this game have no fucking... Like, compared to everything else, running attacks, like, recovery is, like, non-existent. Which is why, like, all the PvP, like, features running attacks so heavily. Between latency... making them kind of hard to read. Like, there's no way that's going to hit me, right? And then it hits you anyway. And the fact that there's, like, less recovery on it. Alright, let me pay attention to how much backstab damage I'm doing with this rapier. Ow. $744. Wow. It just really is better in every way. Oh, yes. Woo! Woo! So this is the big temple that the sunken king of Shulva built for his big sleepy dragon that he thought was super cool. Ooh, this is gonna oh, not really. And then the singy song lady. Singing us a singy song. But before we listen to the singy song lady and we fight the singy song lady, we just found 1,000,000 twinkling titanite. Let's upgrade our rapier to +5. We'll get that last little bit of damage out of it. It's interesting because we haven't found a single item that has referenced what's-her-name yet, right?
You're not deserving of the mire.
You don't know. I might be deserving of the mire. Queen of the scary plant ladies with pyromancies and sorceries. Dark, what he calls them? Hexes. Summoning up skeletons like a damned old necromancer. Oh, come on! The stun lock. Yep. Saw that coming. That's what I get for flirting in that area. That was a mistake. Come on, skeletons, do something besides just stand there and block. Holy shit. Well into his attack frame, still has block frames. It's annoying. That could have been way worse. That could have been way better. Okay. Okay. God damn, yes! 3-hit combo skeleton, let's go! What a badass he is! Alright, as long as nothing stupid happens. I had to do it. I had to do it. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Not even close. Woo, baby. Let's go repair our stuff and hey, chat, thanks for hanging out and watching me fight that lady for so long. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we got her. Easy game.